Okay, we're going to take a look at number 89 in section 7.1, which looks at the review of solving linear equations and inequalities in one variable. I would suggest that you have your textbook in front of you so that you can read through the problem, as this is an application problem. I will go ahead and read it. If, again, you don't have your book, please pause the video and go grab your text. Number 89 reads, it's a fencing pens. A man has 150 feet of fencing to build the pen shown below. And I'll go ahead and sketch in an aerial version of this. So it's a rectangular pen for cattle, and one of the pens is smaller than the other, and they're connected. If one end is a square, find the outside dimensions of the entire pen. So we'll assume that what I have here, this is a square, so all sides will be equal. And the one that they provide you here is going to be an x plus 5. And the units that they provide you for these are in feet. Okay. My suggestion to you, if you're not sure or if you're not used to problems like these, is to go ahead and overstuff the image with all the information. Reveal everything for yourself. Okay, so if we know that this is a square, then we know that the top portion and the side portion are x feet. And again, since this overall pen is a rectangle, this must mean that this far right side must also be x feet. And again, rectangles, opposite sides are equal, so then the top portion of that rectangle is x plus 5 feet. And from here, we also know that overall, if I were to add up all four sides of this large rectangle plus the dividing wall, we know that this man used 150 feet. So think about that. If I were to add up all the sides, so this is kind of like a perimeter on steroids problem, because again, usually with perimeter, you're only adding the outside portion of your pen, and this time we're adding that dividing bar. So here we would do x plus x plus x plus x. So these first four x's are going to represent the four sides of the square. Then I'm going to add those remaining three sides that make up that second part of that rectangle. So that's going to be plus x plus 5, plus x plus 5, plus x. At this point, the problem is just kind of scattered. And again, your goal when solving these problems is not only to solve for x, but to make it easier on yourself. So you want to combine like terms. So notice that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these x's. Okay, so I really have 150 is equal to 7x plus 10. This line that we just wrote looks a lot more feasible and easier to manage. So from here, we would solve for x. So we would subtract 10 from both sides. We would get 140 is equal to 7x. Divide both sides by 7 to break that multiplication that's happening between 7 and x. And then we end up getting x is equal to 20. And again, since this is an application problem and you're being provided extra detail, you do want to note that this is 20 feet. Okay? Do not forget your units of measure. Okay? You are communicating this solution to an audience, in essence, and you want to make sure that you supply the appropriate details. Okay, so from here then, please note that we're not done. We do want to find the dimensions of the entire pen. So I want to know this width, and I want to know this length. Okay, so we know that the width is 20 feet. The length is 20 plus 20 plus 5 feet, or this is equal to 45 feet. So we would usually write this dimension as 20 feet by 45 feet. And there's your solution.